Hello everyone and welcome to part 30. So today we're going to start off with sorting the base of the tourist pool out and a few rooms next to that, and then we'll see what comes after that. But we're starting from the back of the ship, so make sure you're at the back and not the front, and we shall make a start. So we're going to come over this way. So we are in what looks like the third section back, third section forward from the back, and it is section 17. So this is the base of the pool that you can see down there. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I think that is. I think we're on G deck. I think. But yes, that's the base of the pool. That's been marked out there. Obviously the main decoration for that will be on the next deck up, but we are going to start in this corner here. So I'll go to the third block there and place 3 forward there, 5 to the left, 2 forward, and then 5 to the right, and then there's going to be a stairpiece there. So 1 there, a door, and then 2, and then you're just going to run this all the way up here. Obviously you don't have other pieces of marking out in your way like I do. So that's that bit sorted. So going left now. $13, and then 1 back, and then a double door and 1. And then you're just going to run this line up here as well. So that's the marking out done for the walls in this section. I think so. That's going to be Cherbourg mail and whatever that said, mail and baggage, and that's just mail on this side. So that's those 2 rooms, what they're going to be. You can see pretty much how they're going to be marked out, but we're going to make a start with the pool now. We just take these bits out there. So starting on the left here, this block, second block in there, it's going to be 10, and then going forward, if I can manage it, it's going to be 12 forward altogether. And then 9 to the left, and then just bring this back here, and should all line up. Right, so it's 10 there, and then from there to here should be 13, I think that says. Right, so that's that bit sorted. So you're going to get sea lantern now. Then you're going to place 1 here, like that. 4 block gap, and then 1 there. Then 3 forward, 1 to the left, put 1 there. 2 block gap, 1 there. And then a 1 block gap forward, and just basically do that. You can see it on screen. 3 forward and 1 to the right. And they're going to be sitting, obviously, in the bottom of the pool, just to give it a bit of lighting. And then you're going to bring the corners up. Well, you can fill it in. We'll fill it in first and then we'll deal with the corners. So obviously you just fill in around these lanterns here. Ended up being really pleased with the tourist pool, so I hope that you will like it as well. Obviously, like I said, the main decoration for it is going in on the deck above. This is just the depth of the pool going in here. Right, so you've done that. So it's 1, 2, 3 high with that block, whatever that was, and then smooth quartz on top. That's white terracotta. So 3 high with the white terracotta, and then smooth quartz on top of that. And then just do that on all the corners, and then you can just fill in all the middle bits. Nice and easy. Excuse me. Lovely. So obviously we just fill all this in now. So I've actually had to wait a day or two to actually do this recording, because if I tried to do it over the last few days, there just would have been a very, very annoying beeping in the background that we've had to put up with since Saturday morning. It has only just stopped, and it is Tuesday. It was coming from somebody's house nearby. Don't know what it was. It was just a constant beeping and got very annoying. But what's really annoyed me the most is we actually got a noise complaint put in against us because someone, I think 2 neighbours, thought it was coming from our house. So that's really gotten on my nerves that no one even knocked on to even check to see whether it was coming from our house or not. But they've just assumed that it was. When in fact it was actually coming from a house at the back of us. So that's actually pissed me off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. They could have at least done the decent thing and double checked they were getting the right house first. But it's all sorted now, thankfully, and the beeping stopped. So we can carry on with this now. Thank God. So that's the base of the pool, and obviously you've got the rooms on the left and the right. I'm going to just quickly fill those in, and we'll come back in and I'll give you a quick show around before we move on. Right, so that's all filled in now. I mean, you could pretty much see what was in there before anyway, but I will still give you a quick show around. So obviously you've got your stairs, and the 5 blocks there need to be a block higher than every other wall. Pretty sure you know how the stairs work by now, especially if you've followed all my tutorials so far. So you've got these bookcases here. I mean, you can do the same layout as me, or you can do your own. If you're slabbing ceilings, don't put this 3rd shelf in. But if you're not, you can do 3 shelves. It's up to you. So obviously I'm just using chiselled bookshelves here. And obviously they're just shelves. I mean, I have said this in previous videos. I would decorate the shelves with things if I could, but Minecraft doesn't really allow that unless you're using mods. So it does look a little bit plain, but if you're using mods and all sorts of different stuff, you can probably make your rooms look really, really nice. In fact, it would be nice probably to do a similar video to what I did after the Titanic, when people sent their videos in or pictures or whatever of how they'd done certain things on the Titanic. I think I might do the same for Queen Mary. Maybe. Let me know in the comments if you'd actually like to see other people's takes on this ship. Because obviously I have to kind of do it plain because it's a tutorial and I'm using default, and I don't really want to be decorating a ship that's just going to get deleted anyway, if you know what I mean. We've got the original Queen Mary, that's the only one that's going to be kept. This will all be deleted afterwards, so I don't want to spend hours decorating a ship that's going to get deleted anyway. I'd like to give you a simple layout, and then you can put in all the details you want to put in after that. It's your choice. Well, that is that bit done. So obviously now we will move on to the next portion of the pool, which is the next deck up, and I'll be right back. Right, so we're not doing the next part of the pool just yet. I think I probably wait until we've got this bit a bit more levelled out first. So we're going to start with this bit down here, because these two sections kind of run into each other a little bit, so they need to be both pretty much on the same level. So this is inside section 16. It's quite low down in the ship. It's going to be a pretty simple layout really. So facing the front of the ship, we're going to come from this corner here. So you're going to count to the 17th block, and then place 3 quarts down, and then there's a double door, and then 2, and then 7 to the left, and then 5 there, and then up and in 1 is the stairs there, and then just 4 there like that. And obviously that's going to be a staircase. And then you're going to count to the 11th block, and on the 12th one you'll place 3 down like that, and then a double door, and then I think it's just a straight line down like that. And that's the wall layout for this section. Nice. I can't actually see what that says. Does it say linen store? I think it might do. But yes, we'll just fill the walls in on screen because there's just so little of it. Might as well just do it on screen, I suppose. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you'd like to either contribute or just see other people's builds with the Queen Mary. Because the Titanic one, it was interesting seeing how people had done certain things and how they'd used mods to make things look fantastic. That would be kind of cool to see. Remember to bring these 5 up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Carry on with the walls. And just remember there's going to be a double door here. Right, so now that is pretty much all sorted on screen. Oh, I took that up too high because of that staircase there. It confused me a little bit. Doesn't take much to do that, to be fair. So you're going to put doors there, and then signs. Yes, it was at a linen store. So a linen store there, and on this side, linen store. Obviously put your doors on. Right, so now we can deal with the actual inside of the rooms now. And in a moment now, there we go. So, obviously from the door there's these shelves here. Remember not to have them 3 high if you are slabbing the ceilings. Let's take those out, there we go. But yeah, it's just a mixture of shelves, wardrobes, and then I put like what looks like a bit of a table where people could fold linen and stuff like that, which is what you can see there just to the right. And obviously shelves all the way around here, and then wardrobes and stuff, and I put what looks like baskets so that they could put linen in there. And that's what I said about the bit of a table thing, you know, just to fold some linen. Just trying to put a bit of detail in there. But this side is pretty much the same. Take the 3rd shelves out. Don't need those anymore. But yes, pretty simple, but nice. But that is pretty much this deck. You can do it the same or do an entirely different looking room. I mean, there aren't pictures available for every tiny little room on every ship, so sometimes you've just got to make it up a little bit. So this isn't historically accurate to the real ship, so you are free to do a bit of experimenting. But yes, so I think we're going to fill the decks in now. So obviously do around your stairs like usual, and I'll just cut to the next bit to save some time. Right, so that's that bit covered. I have looked a little bit ahead in the video, and we are going back to the pool now. But it's about to transition, and obviously you'll see the layout and stuff like that, but you'll understand why I've just had to do that next bit in that next compartment, because like I said, they do kind of run into each other a little bit with the staircase, which you'll see any second now. So you can see that gap there in the bulkhead. That's like just one big staircase that kind of loops around on itself. But this is the layout for the pool, so we're obviously going to be getting on with this now. The gymnasium is there on the right side as well, so we'll be doing that today. So yes, hopefully you will be happy with this by the end of it, because I was actually quite happy with this pool. We did work off pictures for this one, tried to get it as right as possible, but it is Minecraft and it has limitations. So it's not going to be 100% perfect, but it's nearly there. So let's make a start. So obviously that's what that side looks like. We're going to start on this side. So from the left here, facing the front of the ship, you're going to go to the 14th block and knock that out all the way through. And it's going to be 4 high. Well, take the deck out as well, so 5 high altogether. Just need to do the gap now. So the gap is going to be 13 altogether. So you need to make a gap of 13, take the bulkhead out, and obviously we'll deal with that staircase when the time is right. And on this side there should be 13 blocks left. So you should have that gap now. Pause the video if you need to, so you can get that done. So, start with the layout now. From here, you've got 3 there, 1 to the right, and then a double doorway, and then a quartz pillar block there, and then a double doorway, and then a smooth quartz, double doorway, and quartz pillar, double doorway, and 2 smooth quartz, and then just run that up there like that, and then a double door, smooth quartz, a double door there, and then coming back on yourself. Okay, maybe not. We're going to go to the left now. So there's double door there, and then a smooth quartz, a double door there as well. I don't know what I'm doing. Why have I come through here? I guess I'm doing this side now. So, I guess we're dealing with the staircase first. 5, so 6 back from that point. Then 14 to the left. Should be 15 altogether. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So yeah, it looks like we're actually dealing with the staircase before anything. So 2 block gap there. Then 9 to the right. 4 forward. Then 8. And then 3 there. And then you just want a 3 block gap and just split it down the middle like that. Right. We'll get there. Let's just take this nice and slow. So I think we're going to deal with the stairs now. So grab your stairs block, and from this bit here you want 2. And then 2 above that. And then with your plank block, you're going to go 5 back. And then 5 back there. And then going to the right. You're going to go 11. I think it should be 12 altogether. 13 altogether. So it's 13 altogether there. Just line this one up. Okay. And then grab your stairs. It's going to be 1 set of 2, 2 sets of 2, and 3. So 3 sets of 2. And obviously we will knock that wall through at some point. It's going to be 4 high, well 5 high altogether. Just place an additional 4 blocks on top. So it is 5 high. And then you're just going to do the same at the back. Just fill this in now. Remember to pause the video if you're struggling to keep up. Don't want you making any mistakes. And then you're just going to do this side bit here. There we go. And obviously this middle bit needs dealing with it as well. So that's just an additional 4 blocks high. You're just going to fill that in now. I think these are elevators, I think. I don't think we do anything special with them. So if you want to make them look all nice and stuff, then you can. But if I remember right, we didn't actually put too much detail into these elevators. All the detailing went into the pool. Right, so nearly done with this staircase now. So that's what you should have for now. Now you can just tidy this up. Lovely. That looks a little bit better. You can actually wall this bit off, thinking about it. I think I did mess around a little bit here, but you can actually just wall this off because, well, you don't really need to see under the stairs really, do you? Yeah, I think that's just what I ended up doing, is just walling it off. Just wall it off. It's fine. There we go. That'll do. Obviously you do need to make an entry point for the elevators as well, so one there. And let's work this out. One there. So just make sure there's an entry point to your elevators, because I actually don't think I show you the marking out for that. So as long as there's a gap to get in, it's fine. So that's that staircase dealt with. Obviously we need to deal with the rest of this now. So obviously these are going to be double doors. So we'll just do that bit now. We might as well. And just do these ones as well. These ones lead to the gym. And then just sort this side out, and we'll crack on with the rest of the room. There we go. Right, now you should realistically bring those walls up now, but I don't know if we end up waiting till we've done the whole room. I think we do. Yeah, I think I decided to take a very quick breather before carrying on. Right, so we will crack on with the layout now. So you're going to come to this left bit here, where you've got these doors, and you did that smooth quartz already, so you just need a quartz pillar there. And then with smooth quartz, you want 3, and then a pillar, 3, and a pillar, 2, a door, and then a pillar, 1, a door, and then 2 and a pillar. And then obviously the back wall as well, we did the same design, so we'll put a pillar in there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, and then a pillar going up, and then 5 again, and then a pillar going up, 5 again, and a pillar going up there. So that's basically what the design on this wall is going to be. So from that point there, you want a pillar, smooth quartz, a door, and then 2, and then a pillar, and then 3, and a pillar, 3, and a pillar, 3, and a pillar. Right, that's that. So do I decide to bring them up now before carrying on? I think I do by the look of it. So if you want to bring those walls up now, I think. Yes. So obviously make sure you use your pillars where you need to, not a door. Right, smooth quartz there, not a stairs. Oh god. Right. So obviously bring your pillar up the right way, just like that. Obviously we'll do the sideways pillar design. That's actually not supposed to be a pillar there. There we go. When the walls are actually up, that would be easier. So for now, just bring all this up the same way that I am. Right. We'll get there. Right, pillar there. Excuse me. And then bring those up. Basically just follow the design that we've just laid out. And then we'll sort out the rest of the wall design after that. But at least for the most part the walls will be up here. Because by the look of it, I think we might be dealing with the pool area and then sorting the other areas afterwards. Maybe. It's been a while since I recorded this bit, so I'm not sure. Right, let's start by doing the sideways quartz pillars now. So obviously the top block and the bottom block, you just want to do that all the way around, really. It just gives it a bit of extra design. Instead of it just being pure white. At least it adds a bit of detail in there. And we do change the floor block as well. So this is why I have encouraged for you to be slabbing ceilings, because then it really doesn't matter when you're changing a floor block, because you won't see it from the deck below anyway. I don't know what it is with me using star blocks instead of the correct block, but whatever. So we're going to do the same thing across these bits now. So I'll just do the sideways pillar. And do them underneath as well, which is a bit difficult. You got to crouch, I think, so that you're not opening your doors. Let's do one there. Wherever this smooth quartz, just do a sideways pillar. And across here as well. And then I'll just cross this middle bit here. And then we've just got the left side to deal with. And that will be the walls for the pool area done at least. So as you can see, just this side now. So it's all good. So we're nearly done with this now. Level it. Right. So what now? We're going for the signs. Okay, so above this door here, it is going to be... Not that I've spelt that right, but I think it's supposed to be changing rooms. There we go. And on this one, toilets. Obviously, put your door in here as well. Right. So we'll just do the quartz now here. Shouldn't take too long. That's why you need to crouch, because the doors will just open and close if you don't. There we go, nearly done. Just one last bit. We've actually just finished building the first class pool. That's really good. But I think even out of the two, this one's still my favourite one. So you should have that. So I don't know whether we're carrying on with the detailing in the pool or bringing the side walls up first, you know, the bits on the side. We'll find out any second now. Right. What is a certain somebody doing back here? That is Trey. Not behaving, like usual. So we're going to deal with this left side now. So we've got some cubicles here. So there should be 3 cubicles altogether there. Right, and then along this bit here where this block starts, you've got 4 there, and then a door, and then 2, a door, and 2, and a door, and 2. And then 2 there, 2 forward, and 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 back, and 3 to the right there. And then you just make cubicles in this bit. Obviously they're going to be toilets. So that's the layout for that one done. Obviously the cubicles that look empty there are just the changing rooms. So the door here is going to be the 4th block. Just punch that through. Just mark that out. And then obviously you've got that staircase that's already in. And on this side it's nice and simple. So starting from this block here, 2nd block to the right, 4 forward, a door, and then just do a line across here. And in there's going to be a drying room. And then on this side is the gymnasium. And then there's a doorway here as well, just the 2nd block from the right. Just punch that all the way through, and we'll deal with that in a bit. But that is all the layouts. It looks like I'm about to make another cut, so I will be right back with the rest of it. Right, so as you can see, I've pre-filled things in on the left and the right. I will show them off properly soon, don't worry. But for now we're going to focus on finishing the pool area. So you're going to grab this purple block, whatever that actually was. And from this corner you're going to go 2 left and 1 back. And you can place 3 there. A smooth quartz on top. It's blue terracotta. 4 block gap and then 3. And a slab. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 block gap. Another one there. So 3 and then a slab there. And then from this block here you want a 1 block gap, and then do 3 blue terracottas and then a smooth quartz slab, 4 block gap, 3, then a slab, and then a 4 block gap and 3 and a slab. So that's them pillars taken care of. So in between those we're going to want some benches and shit. But I think we're going to deal with the floor first. So whatever that was it chiseled quartz? We're going to turn the floor into that. Actually looks very nice when it's done. Or whatever block that you want to use really, because if you're using a different texture, this block might not be any good for you. It might not look that great. So just choose whatever you want. I think the floor was white, so you might want to stick to at least a white colour. And yes, see what you get. But we're just going to change the entire floor in here before we do anything else. So obviously changing the floor after putting the benches in would be a pain in the butt. So we'll just do that now. So I might actually just speed this bit up a little bit just to save some time. Or then again maybe not, because I've got some little helpers over there. So it's not going to take that long actually, so I won't bother speeding it up. I noticed someone had a bit of a will moment over there, falling through the floor. We all remember that, don't we? Yes, indeed we do. Who could forget a moment like that? Right, so the floor is nearly done now. Thank you very much for your help. Right, so that's what you should have for now. So we're going to do the benches now. So I keep forgetting to look at the block that I'm picking out. So you just want 2 upside down stairs facing that way when I actually do it right. There we go. And then you want the, it's crimson, that's it. Trapdoors on the side there. So you're just going to do them in between the pillars. So these 2 blocks here, just place 2 steps like that. And then the crimson on the side, and they look like lovely little benches. Just do this last one here. And then the trapdoors on the side. So that's those benches done. These shrub things here. I actually tried building that. I think I do it on screen any minute now. There is a way to do it. There is a knack to do it, but I could not for the life of me figure out what that was. I think you're supposed to put these down first and then sort of try and attach that underneath somehow. I don't know how Howling Wolf actually did it. If you can figure out a way to do it, then feel free to put those in. They are optional. But that's entirely up to you. So obviously with the pull, from this corner here, you want 2 bars there with a 1 block gap. And then 2 block gap, and then another set. And then on this side you want it on the sides here. Just on that side and that side. And then for the actual ladder, we're not using ladders because I don't think you can actually use them underwater. So we're just going to use these instead. They kind of still look like ladders and don't disappear when you put the water in. So that's that. So there's your ladders filled with water. Shocker. I can't remember if we do that now or later. But through here, obviously you've got your changing rooms and stuff. We're going to change the floor here as well, where it's going to be quartz bricks in here. Just to kind of carry on the white flooring theme, but changing it up a little bit as well. Now it's a pain in the arse because I've already put my doors on and it's just going to knock them all out. So obviously I will put all the doors on afterwards. But we're just changing the floor up a little bit in here now. That's the doors back on. And obviously the floor for the gymnasium is going to change as well. Just do these last bits here. Obviously, aside from having a door, the changing rooms are empty. There's nothing special in there. I suppose you could put a tripwire hook on the wall. I guess you could do that. To make it look like they had a bit of a hook to hang something on. But that's up to you. It is a little detail that's not going to take you long, really. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning again. Oh, I do way too much yawning in these videos. And it's not because I'm bored, it's because I'm just tired. I get up really early. Right, so that's that done. I think where the staircase is, I think we'll just leave that floor as it is. Obviously, you can change the flooring in there if you want, it's up to you. Right, so you can attach these to the sides if you want. Just kind of blend the room in together a bit, but these are completely optional. You're only going to be able to do them down the sides because obviously you can't like place 2 trapdoors right next to each other on a corner because Minecraft logic. I don't know why, but there we go. Still a bit of extra detail, up to you if you include it, but obviously fill your pool up with water. And we'll carry on with the rest of it in a minute, and it's going to be the gym. So we're going to start with the floor in here. I know I've already pre-filled some bits in there, but I'll show you those in a minute. So it's just black and white tiling really, that's what it looked like it was in the pictures, so we'll just go with that. So yes, you can do it this way if you like. Obviously easier for you to do it before things go in. But the layout's really simple in here, so I just thought we'd get that in off screen anyway. Now obviously I didn't do underneath the carpet, but you won't have that problem because you'll have a completely clear room for the moment. Oh, someone decided to help me fill it in. Who is it? I can't see their name tag. Whoever you are, thank you very much. Can't see your name tag. And it's the skins hadn't loaded in properly at this point on the server, so I can't even identify off the skin either. I'm sure I'll find out any minute. It was Howling Wolf. There we go. Thank you very much for your help. He's actually a Bedrock player, that's probably why I couldn't see his skin properly. There we go. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Right, so obviously I should show you the layout now. Right, so in this corner, starting from this corner here where this door is, fourth block that way and one in, you want a polished deep slate wall. And then you want a dark oak slab on top and then a stair. And that's kind of like them, I don't even know what they were. Were they like saddle things or bikes or whatever? I don't know. They represent bikes anyway. And then there's a carpet in the middle, just a white one. And then a 2-block gap, and then there's another one. And then you've just got this pillar thing in the middle. Goes all the way up to the ceiling height. And then obviously this is going to dangle from the ceiling as well. You want 2 of those and then just polished black stone. That's like some sort of punch bag thing. And then there was a clock on the wall, but because we're using default, there's no proper pictures or anything like that that we could put on the wall that look like a clock. So that's the best we've got. And then in the drying room, it's just some seats and this, I guess, where you could put a towel. I don't know. But that's that. Obviously change the floor in there if you wish. But yes, that is actually that area done for now. Now we actually just need to do above the pool. So like the ceiling of the pool area. We're going to sort that next. So we'll get on with that now. Okay, so this isn't as bad as it looks. So if you fill the floor in up to where the wall is for your pool, so that outer white line that you can see going around, that's the walls for the pool room. So I'll just leave that bit exposed. And obviously we're just working within the middle of that. So this is all directly above the pool, as you can see. So from the inside, you just want smooth quartz slabs and you're going to run them across the top. Just like this. Just to where the top of your walls are. So really that pillar quartz that we ran across the top, it was kind of irrelevant really because it's going to get covered by this anyway. But you could just use that as point of reference. Just run these steps along the pillar at the top. So we'll start with that and it'll all get easier from there. So I'll just run down this side now. Right, so that's that done. So I'll come into the sides now. Third block in, I guess. You're going to do a ring this way, I guess. So I'll just run that from one side to the other. So altogether it is 14. And then coming down these sides now. So obviously these steps should intersect your pillars as a point of reference, just in case I didn't explain that bit very well, which I actually don't think I did. But as long as it's joining up with your pillars, that's fine. Obviously turn this way. and then turn this way, and then obviously it should hit your pillars. It just gets a bit difficult because of all the benches and stuff. Might stop you from moving properly. But that is that. Right, so down the sides here, obviously you'll have a bit of a gap here. You're just going to fill them with slabs. So all these bamboo slabs that are on my screen right now, it should just be a gap for you. So I'll just fill that all in with slabs there. So you should need to do 2 rows on this side. And then on this side there should just be 1 row. And then we're just going to run it down here as well. Right, so that's that sorted. So for the inner part now, so on the inside of these steps, you're going to grab sea lanterns and you're going to run these all the way around. On the inside of the steps, the upside down steps, it gets a bit difficult because of stuff like that. Nearly there now. Right, so we've done that now. So you want to find your middle, so your middle 2 blocks. It's the 5th and the 6th, I think. And then you're going to leave a block gap, and then you're going to place 4 more lanterns down there. Just like that. And then a 1 block gap. And then you're going to have, I think it looks like there's going to be 6 here. So 6 sea lanterns. And then a 1 block gap, and then you just want another 4. There we go. And then from these sea lanterns you're just going to fill it in with slabs. And that is pretty much it. Apart from we're actually going to put iron trapdoors on top of the lanterns. Excuse me. Nearly there. I was wondering why this part was so long when I first started recording this voiceover. That's because it's the bloody pool. I didn't realise we were going to be doing it so quick. So obviously the first class pool has actually been built in the original one, but I've not recorded it for the tutorial yet, so I don't know whether that one's going to be easier than this one, or if this one was the hard one. I do not know. So obviously iron trapdoors on those and around these ones as well, and I think that is about it for the pool. Should be it. I don't remember any other detail going in, to be honest. Excuse me. Right, so obviously this roof I think needed to be 1 block below where the next deck is. So obviously the deck needs to sit on top of that. So back into the gym. I guess someone did something with the clock. Yes, once you've slabbed your ceilings, just use a full block for that bit. And so I think that's probably Howling Wolf that's done that. It's a bit of a better clock. I mean, it was just a clock on the wall, but what can you do if you just don't have the right stuff? So that's obviously better than what we did, at least. I mean, like I said, I didn't do really anything with the elevators. How you can kit those out, all nice. There you go. To make sure the doorway is in the middle. I think I at least turned the floor white. I think that's about it. I might have put a bit of bars on. Yeah, it looks like I'm about to do it. Yeah, that's about it. As much as I did for the elevators. Obviously slab this ceiling as well, don't forget to do that. So as you can see, that ceiling that we've just done, it needed to be one block underneath the next deck so that you can actually cover that. And then that is that section all done with. So obviously just cover that real quick now. And I think we've just got one extra bit to do on the next section. And then that will be it for this part. But we've actually got a lot done in this one, so that's kind of cool. So I came back to the back of the ship just so that you knew which section I was going to, just to make things easier to follow. So obviously I'm sat right at the back of the ship at the minute. We're just going to deal with one final little section before we wrap this video up. But I'm pretty sure you'll be pretty chuffed with the amount of progress that you got done in this one. It's actually been quite a long video. Right now in the editor it's still sat at 1 hour and 6 minutes, but we'll see if I can cut any of that off. So 2, 3, the 4th section from the back. Hopefully I show the section number. And it is section 16. So we're in section 16 here, where we did the other half of that staircase. And we're just going to do a few extra little bits, and then that's it. So I'll come to the left here, where this block is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the 6th block place one down there. So it's 6 altogether there, and then a door, and then 5. And that's going to be red wines and spirits. And then where this block is here. No? Yeah? No? Yep. Okay, deal with the staircase. So you got the staircase in already. So to the right of that you want 2 blocks there. And then you could just do that. Oh, you kind of actually don't need to do that wall, thinking about it. Because that's just making that room really small. I think I do something with that. Yeah, I decided to change it. So obviously this is going to be your staircase. Just pull the door there instead. Just give this room a bit of extra room, that's all. So obviously that's the wall there as well. So we're back to doing this. So from this block here, 5 to the right, 2 forward, then 1 to the right, and then a double door. Then 8, and then 2 forward. And that's going to be champagne and white wines. Then come back to here, 2 blocks back, 1 right, and then a door. And then 9, and then just run that up there like that. And that's going to be minerals, I think that says. Okay, and 1 block there, and then a door, and then 1, and then 3 back, 4 to the right. And that's going to be glass, and I didn't see what that other word said. I think it's supposed to be crockery, I think. So from this corner here, 1 there, and then a door, and then 1. And then 4 back like that. 1 there. And then 3 to the left, a door, and then 1. And in this one it's lager and beer. And then the kiosk store. And obviously this leads through to the gym. Right, so we'll build that up. Probably best to do it off screen. And then I'll give you a quick show around, and then that should be about it. So I just managed to shave off 10 minutes off the video there, because I actually just filled it in while I was still recording, so that was why it was so long. But it's all filled in now. And now obviously this is the staircase. You just need to punch this through up here, leading onto the next deck. And then just tidy that bit up. Doors there and there. There we go. Right, so that's that bit sorted. Now it's just a case of showing you around how to fill the rooms in, and that's about it. So obviously that one's lager and beer, so I've used barrels and stuff like that. Kiosk, I put some bookshelves in there, and the rest it's just, I mean, there's not a lot really that you can use. I decided to start using these pots because they look kind of cool. So you can literally just fill the rooms out this way really. It's just shelving, pots, chests or whatever. Or if you're using mods you might have access to a lot better stuff. But that is basically it. So we got a lot done there. So the tourist pool is actually all done now, so that's fantastic. We're really starting to get there now. But yeah, that is it for part 30. I hope you managed to follow along okay. If you didn't, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. Thank you for watching. I've said it the wrong way around. I hope to catch you in part 31 and thank you for watching.